I still am definitely, like, a little stuffed up, a little, like, congested and stuff, but I was out today actually, like, getting things ready for TwitchCon. It feels good to be getting prepared. It's nice. Your hair, it's gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. Actually put some, like, stuff in it today. So much going on. Callus Sketch, thank you so much for that host. I assume it's an auto host. I don't know if you're here, but thank you. And Liberty, I'll probably start calling you Thunderbird because I don't want to have to try and keep a bunch of names in my head, if that's okay. But thank you for coming in with your new name, letting us know it's you. That's awesome. But yeah, hey everyone. Hey Gal, SP Wolf, Tech Cafe Vampire, Thunderbird, Reg, Candy, Better Vogel, Jushmoo. Hey, welcome everyone. So yeah, I have zero plans for what we're gonna work on today. I was out all morning. I don't know if you saw my tweets, but I was like, I gotta pause the music. It's distracting. I was out and I was trying to get some stuff for TwitchCon, and on my way to the first store, I stopped and there was a Spirit Halloween store. I didn't buy anything because, yeah, but I got really distracted. For like a while. So I apologize for starting up a little late. I wasn't too bad. I mean, I got the stream live just after 2, but I still had to do my makeup and stuff. Ripcord, hey, how's it going? Hey. And Moran, too. Welcome. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep hydrated, keep going. And if you guys have anything, like, I'm gonna do a pinup, because that's what I like to do. Oh no. I may have made a huge mistake and I don't know. I got, like, I had to go to the dollar store, and I got, like, really tasty. You can see if I go to my down shooter. I got these and they're really tasty. I really like them. At the dollar store, they were like $2, so. She's Strem. I do. I didn't even notice that I did that. So yeah, I will, there's some stuff on it too. I'm gonna go get some more paper and go get red pencils because I had all that time to prep for the stream and I guess I just didn't. Do it. I'm the worst. So I guess I'll be right back again. And yeah, I'm gonna try and do some kind of like retro inspired, you know, like kind of more classic pinup, I think. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music back on. I'm gonna get the music, get it up a bit again, so you guys don't have to just listen to me be like a sickie. Let me know if that's too loud. I think that should be fine. And I'll be right back. Sorry. That is a valid problem to have. Yeah, like if you liked Mario Golf, it's very kind of similar feeling, and it's got some really goofy aspects to it that I really love. Nick, I would like to formally challenge you to a golf. Scoom, if you were ever in Toronto, that can, like, legitimately be arranged. and like it's a backhand. And I like hit a ball on the driving range and it just like went forever. And then they were like, yeah, so like since you know how to play tennis, you know how to play golf. And I was like, what? So it was one of those things where it's like you're just magically like okay at something the first time you try it. And it was like, wow, this is a fun feeling. Oh, critique is gone for now, yeah. I pared back the rewards for a bit, especially because like I'm not working on the computer right now. Oh my god, yes, come to Toronto. If you do TCAF, my house is 100% fully booked, but I do have friends that you could probably stay with. Around and like actually make this into the drawing. Because I obviously really like this sketch. Driving ranges and mini putt are like golf that's like fun the whole time. But it lacks the fun of driving around in a golf cart and drinking. Can't drink on putt-putt courses? I'm doing it wrong all this time. Also, I think it's adorable that you guys call it putt-putt. Like, we just call it mini golf or mini putt. I've never heard someone outside of America say putt-putt, but I really, really adore it. So that was a very fearing for your life. When I left the house this morning, it was 8. Oh, it's nice out now. It's just super cold in the morning. Okay. It'll be weird. Yeah. It was always really weird because I would always go to LA in November. And it was really weird seeing all these like Christmas decorations and stuff up on like palm trees and not having like even the semblance of a season. Like it was just like room temperature. I don't know. It was weird. I applied to work on like the Disney cruise line. I thought that would be a really fun thing to do. Some people are like, you'd have to be crazy to want to be in character all the time. But I want to be in character all the time. I love it. Oh, Toxity! Hey, how's it going? What helps you with figure drawing and poses? And are you a reference hound like me? I did reference this pose a little bit. This, like, section here. And that's kind of how I got this compression and the shape of the back. Looks like generic for what, like the generic kind of thing is. Which definitely does like default to white as well. But that's a whole other conversation. Um so I've struggled to draw myself completely because I'm like plain looking. Especially when I just had like long brown hair. And honestly, like, it came up in caricature classes. Like, when people had to sit down and draw me, they were like, "Aw, shit." Like, it was always like, no. But and that's not like the like self-depreciating thing or like a fishing for compliments thing. That's just like my facial structure and like Todd. Thank you all so much for the follows and for joining the Nictar Horde. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you guys future enjoy the stream. I'm gonna do a thing and try and get my alerts making sounds again. Because they were making too many sounds earlier, and now they're not making any at all. Fancy that. Alright, maybe that'll fix it. This looks super dope. Thank you. Oh, I'm at home. Oh, awesome. No, okay, so I totally know who you are now. That's awesome. How's it going, man? I've had yours up, like, I got the one with, like, just, she was just, like, naked, you know? She's just, like, whatever. And it's, like, the first thing you see when you enter my house. So that's where, like, my wall of originals are, and I was just, like, right in the middle. I think I perfected my jelly baby recipes. Oh my god. Oh, dude, do you stream? I don't think I've seen you online. If you stream, I should give you like a follow and pop by. I'm gonna follow you anyway. It doesn't look like you stream. Just started. That's awesome. Oh, well, dude. Best of luck. As long as they're gonna be so much fun to ink, will you be using a brush? I'm gonna be using the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen. So there will be a brush type element. I'm just looking up some perfume bottles right now. I wanted to throw a couple extra things kind of on the floor because the paper I'm inking on is going to be bigger than this paper. So I want to make sure it's like got a bunch of stuff going on. Tina Newton Art and Veritate or Veritate even. Yeah, if it's like really chill and a lot of indie people, not like a ton of big comics people. So it's always really fun. It's a great place to like meet people. Jen, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the Nictar Horde. I really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And if anyone is going to TwitchCon as well, I will be there. Have you tried the other brush pens? What do you mean, Graffiti Bandit? I've tried some Kuretake ones. I really like them. I just only have the Pentel. I'm gonna do a jet pens order soon, but I don't know if it'll be like in time for Inktober. But maybe later traditional ink streams. So, Kurtake's life. Yanyo, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the Nictar Horde. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. So if you guys want to stick around for just a bit, I can leave you with this delightful music. And I'm gonna transfer this over onto our inking paper. Because as you can see, there's no way I'm inking on this weird 2-sheet of, you know, paper BS that's going on right now. So, yeah, I can leave you with our fun little BRB screen. Usually I've just been kind of leaving it on here, but I think the BRB screen might be a bit better right now. I forgot to ask, the FFC emails not show up on Twitch anymore. Like, I have to write out Z blank for it to work. Just some gal, if you happen to switch to the Twitch beta, FFZ doesn't work with the Twitch beta yet. So, well, you're the first streamer that had no problem with the name. Oh, amazing! Well, welcome to the stream. I try my hardest to get these names. Yeah, the Twitch beta sneakily activated on, like, pretty much everyone's profile, and FFZ just, like, has not released any support for it yet, so if you're not seeing FFZ emotes, that's why. But they're still always going to come up on stream, which is nice. So yeah, I'm going to go put this onto some of our good paper, and I will be right back, so I hope you'll all be here when I come back. I'll grab some more water as well. Did you miss me? That wasn't too bad, right? Alright, so you can see the drawing's a little bit more pale now. So we've gone from like this lady here, pared it down a little bit. I'm still going to adjust the sketch a little bit, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging for too long. And I left my sharpener, of course, out in the other room. Because of course. Hey, Odin. Coming to say hi? The good thing is before we start inking, we always miss you. Inktober finished. Awesome, Federvogel. Well, I'll let you guys all have a little bit of cat time. A little bit of cute little kitty boy, because he wanted to come say hi. Kitty hype! Such a cute kitty. Yeah, he's gorgeous. This is Odin. He has an Instagram because he's so pretty. We also have Xena, who is the little black cat who's all of our channel emotes. Odin's a little bit too hard to draw. He is a beautiful boy, though. He's so soft. He's such a sweet boy. He has an Instagram. What is it? I need it. It's at Odin's Whiskers. Do we have an Odin command yet? Wait to be done with school. I have so many ideas buzzing in my brain and no time to draw. Well, I will say, you really do have to just kind of make time to draw, because in adult life, there's not a lot of time to draw either. I will say I was always busier at school than when I started like a 9 to 5. But that only works if your job is actually 9 to 5. And if you're working in animation or illustration or freelancing and stuff, it tends not to be a 9 to 5 job. So you want to be prepared for that. You want to be prepared for, like, what if I don't have more time than when I was in school? It's about making it seem good on ink. Like, if you're like me and your lines suck, and you're not. Well, I gotta. Where's my. There it is. You're not clean, then of course the sketch is gonna feel better. Well, yeah. But I still feel like I lose a lot going into, my inks. And I don't feel like my inks are super. Alright. It's now or never. Oh, that's not the right side. Got my silver. Got my pentel. I don't think I'm gonna use a red or anything on this one. Again, I'm just always feeling like my head is in the way and you can't see anything that I'm doing. Because I get really close. Oh, I already smudged it a bit. It's fine though, that'll erase. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of these smudges on her face. Okay, good. So I was like, if I can't, I should probably start again now so she doesn't just start with smudges on her face that I can never get rid of. But after everything dries, that's something I can go in and try and lift a bit with my eraser. It shouldn't be too much after. Jay-Z Cannibal, how's it going? Or Cannibale, perhaps. There's just beans. There's just little beans. Just hanging out. Little beans. Yeah, that's much more what I intended the other lashes to look like, too. And I've been totally unable to catch them because my mind is not that great right now. Still sick. Royal Man 43 lines, baby, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Line Stream. I don't think I can put my hand here yet. So let's not say we did. Royal Man 43, thank you so much for that follow and for joining the Nictar Horde. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. You have the barrel pentel brush? Is that the like one-time use ones, the big long ones? I have one of those, but the tip never really... It never really felt like it got fine enough for me. You're so tired. Oh, and don't kick my arm. I need that for drawing. I'm fixing the line weight of that when I know I'm gonna color that all in black. But whatever. As you can see, when I know I'm filling stuff in, I get a little sloppy. How old is the good son now? He's 7 months, and he is the size of a full-grown cat. He is still gonna grow for sure. Don't waste money. If you're sick, don't go to a con and get others sick. Yes. No, it's true, but sometimes you don't know you're sick. Sometimes and like for me, for an exhibitor, it's like you kind of have to be there. So, I don't know, but I always go and have like a ton of hand sanitizer and everything all over cuz I don't know. I never take offense if I like shake your hand and you go and you see me like slather my hands with hand sanitizer. Like that's just protecting myself and protecting like other people. You should be doing it too. Everyone you talk to. Anytime you handle money, anything you do. Oh my goodness, you're so floppy. Are contagious before you're showing symptoms, so it can be hard to avoid. Yep. Oh, get in there. Like, I was sick from New York Comic Con for sure. I'm gonna go back to my drawing. Um, like it's for sure from New York Comic Con, and it didn't hit me till like at all. It didn't hit me at all until about Wednesday or Thursday last week. So it was like a good. If I left there on Sunday, like 3-4 days before I felt like I was sick at all. When I came back, I had a bit of a sore throat, but like that's really, really normal for me from a convention. different body type can affect mobility, but if you see, like, there's a lot of, especially, like, I've seen a lot of big girls who do yoga, and they're still really good at yoga. Like, they're still getting into all the poses. So it's less that, like, your body's getting in the way a lot of the time, and more that, like, people are letting the body get in the way. Super jacked men, yes. I would say, like, a lot of muscles actually probably gets in the way a lot more than a lot of fat. But also, that's just a flexibility thing. A lot of super jacked men haven't focused on flexibility. So I would say that it's maybe not all the time, you know? Like, it's maybe more, that the exercises and the movements that they've been doing just haven't been improving their flexibility. It's like how a lot of people can't touch their toes. Like, there's nothing in your body type that's gonna say you can't touch your toes. But, you know, maybe you just haven't stretched in a while. Maybe you I sit cross-legged all the time. That's why I really focus on flexibility when I go to work out. Because sitting the way I do and sitting all the time really, really affects your flexibility. So my hips are really open, but everything else is, like, awful. Oh, Tie Whisperer, hey, gotta practice with my brush pen. Your strokes look so clean. When I use it, it feels like the ink just sort of barfs out. And that depends on your brush pen as well. I've even had just cartridges with the Pentel be really inconsistent. So I guess sometimes the cartridge gets pierced more or less. And I think that affects the ink flow as well. Sorry, I missed you before. Out versus oh, are we calling me out for being Canadian again? Very tiny skinny person, I can't for the life of me touch my toes. Just practice, Jushmu. Start practicing. You sit too much. Our jobs are very, very bad for posture and for muscle. It's really frustrating for me at this point because I know how flexible I can be. I've, like, done a bunch of yoga and stuff, and I used to do yoga at some point, like, 5 days a week. Because I lived in a place where there wasn't much to do, and streaming wasn't a thing yet. So I basically went to yoga every day after work. And sometimes for long sessions on the weekends. And I was so flexible, and now I've lost all of that. I still could never do the splits. I am really, really trying I need to try hard again. So I was really trying hard for a while to get myself to the point where I could do the splits. Although that is something that can be restricted by your body type. It's much more difficult for women to do the splits than men, just because of the way I'm not sure if it's like physically like the childbirthing muscles, but the way our pelvis is aligned um makes it more difficult. I used to yoga once a week. I can't remember where I stopped. It was really spiritual yoga, all about chakras and stuff. I've always really liked really active yoga. I've never. I think if I was doing yoga with like someone who was very spiritual in a very spiritual setting, like I feel like I would have to be not here and not being taught by like some girl is just like just like really align your chakra. Like it would have to be someone who is like a legit yogi. And I think I could have a really great time then. But I can't get into like the spiritual side of it the way it's presented here, if that makes sense. I used to be able to do the splits. I've tried a few times to get them back, but I haven't been able to. Yeah. 15 minutes of work, then tacos. Oh, I'm so jealous. I love tacos. I should have 15 minutes of work left, but I've been chit-chatting too much. I think I've got about the same body type. I have very muscular legs for absolutely no reason. I have the dancing skills of a nerdy white boy, same. Drawing injuries. You think drawing is safe and won't hurt you because you're sitting down and not moving much, but nope, that's exactly what hurts you. My wrist won't stop clicking. Do wrist exercises. Oh my god, do wrist exercises. I've actually been like worse at it doing traditional work. But I do so many wrist stretches. I'm doing it right now. Let's all stretch. Let's all stretch our wrists and our shoulders. Oh dear. And it ends up being really weird. Because I lean with like my hands like this towards them and stuff. But just like always be stretching. And you could follow me on Instagram, I feel blessed. He's really good for like he follows people back a lot. He really likes Instagram. He really likes the community on Instagram. It's been really sweet because he's a fantastic photographer, as you've seen if you've been to his Instagram page. And I kind of like sat down talking to him one day and I was like, Dad, I think you'd really, really like Instagram. And I think people would really, really like your photos. Like, I think you'd do well there. I'm knitting right now. Hufflepuff scarf. Nice! And didn't realize how much you need to stretch. Thank you. No worries. And nice. Are you a Hufflepuff? Okay, this I may not have an option. Maybe I'll go over it in the Pentel after. The best friends of Hufflepuff. Exactly! Hufflepuff represent. I mean, I am a Slytherin. A court of children are not evil. But ambition is a trait that really not that bad. Slytherins are ambitious, and I've known of my own ambition my entire life. Like, it is a driving force behind everything I do. Funny though, because when you say that, people are like, but then when would you do art? It's like, well, I can still do heckin' art. I should imagine I get sorted into Gryffindor because my ambition and willingness to help people, but I can dig the Ravenclaw pole for sure. I've grown to accept the Slytherin more and more. Yeah, I think a lot of Slytherins also, like, deny it because Slytherins are painted really badly in the books. You know, the promise of power to ambitious people can be a very strong pull. So I totally understand why all the evil people coming from in there. I mean, it's easily corruptible. You have to be aware of your shortcomings as a Slytherin. Slytherin to the dungeon was awful because not everyone there is bad. I know. But, I mean, it makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, my roommate and I often discussed how it would be hard to hang out at Hogwarts because everyone would be like, uh, why are a Slytherin and a Hufflepuff hanging out? Like, this is weird. But, nope. Like, all my good friends are Hufflepuffs. I apologize. Like, I think one of them was like, do you turn left or right? And it's like, well, left or right doesn't mean anything. Mr. Master Gee, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the Nectar Horde. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Yeah, more and be rebels, exactly. If people were able to escape Azkaban, they can escape the school dungeon. Guys, I'm Ravenclaw. Nice. I just got Hufflepuff in every quiz. Plus, I feel it in my heart. And Pottermore just made it official. Nice. Okay, I turned it back down. For the American house, I think I got the like Thunderbird one. But I also like I don't know. I was reading a lot about like what they could have done with the American houses and how disappointing it was, especially because they're using so much um like Native American and Canadian imagery and they didn't. Halendren, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the Nectar Horde. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. It's really nice. Dad and Mom did the DNA test, and they're like 40-50% Native American. That's really cool. That's the Ravenclaw description. It seems too snobbish. It is a little snobbish. common practice. I know. I love that song so much. And someone else put it on too, so I was like, and he was like, oh, this one was just dumb. Like, we don't have to sing it. And I was like, oh no. And I picked up the microphone. I was like, I am here for you, boy. Like, we are singing this song. I mean, that and like Sweater Song were anthems of a time for me. Here for now. I don't know how long, but hopefully I'll still be streaming when I come back. Well, I might not be just some gal, because I'm getting close to being done this guy. So if I don't see you later, have a great day. And hopefully I'll see you. I guess I won't see you on Thursday because I'm going to be at TwitchCon, so I'll have to see you Monday. Oh, I did the thing, I did the bad thing. It's okay, that's what white's for. I knew I was getting pretty gutsy coming over here. Because I just finished inking that part. But my hubris will always be the death of me. Going to TwitchCon. Oh, that's right. You're going to DesignerCon. That's true. Pispam here. Wonderful late as usual. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I usually go from 2 till 5, so you're lucky I'm going late today. Or you maybe wouldn't have gotten here at all. For anyone who's just coming in, I'm still a little bit sick. I've been dealing with it for the last little while, so I apologize for my grosso sniffles. I promise that's not all the time. Oh, Left Right C, thank you so much for that follow. It's been a pleasure having you in chat today. I really appreciate it, and I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I got sick too. Yeah, New York is, New York will do that to you. Seven, thank you so much for that follow and for joining the Nectar Horde. I really appreciate it, and I hope you've been enjoying the stream. Yeah, you guys were awesome today. Thank you so much. So like I said, I'm not gonna be streaming again. Here, wait. Let's turn that down a bunch and bring you guys up here. So welcome back to Potato Cam on my face. I apologize again. But thank you all so much for coming. Thank you to all the new people we have in chat today. This is awesome. I absolutely love just having, like, just new faces that we're gonna see. So if you haven't hit that follow button already, I would really appreciate it if you enjoyed the stream, if you hit that follow button and come back again sometime. Otherwise, I'm not going to be streaming again till after TwitchCon, unfortunately, because I'm Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Thursday I leave about the same time that I'd be streaming, I think. So, thank you for coming today. I hope I will see you again on Monday or Tuesday, depending on when my flight gets back in Monday. And we'll be doing more Inktober streams. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, that's just about it. Let's find someone to spread the love to. I like to do raids at the end of the stream, so if you guys are up to stick around for a little raid, please do. We're going to find someone cool to send you guys over to. Inferno Gamer 255, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the Nictar Horde. I really appreciate it. And I hope you've enjoyed the stream today. There's the alert. So if you're not familiar with my work as well, I am a creative and variety streamer. That little animation over there that just played is also something I did on stream. So if you're like into watching people animate and stuff and do stuff digitally, that's usually what I do. For Inktober, I've been doing some traditional stuff, switching it up. So yeah. Let's see. Who do we want to go to? Are you guys feeling some more illustration? Or are you guys feeling some animation? I'll let you choose where we go. I'll let you choose. It was really great. Can't wait till next time. Get well soon and enjoy the con. Thanks. I will try and get well soon. And I assume that my voice is going to be even more shot at the end of TwitchCon. I don't see it totally, totally recovering. Let's go over to Super Daniel's stream. Super Daniel, if you're not familiar, is the animator behind Cox and Crendor. He's a super awesome guy. He runs a really great stream. It's super entertaining. And he's animating the bejesus out of everything. So let's head over there. I'll give you a minute or two to pull that up and just copy the everything in the quotation marks /me. It's the last emote. Feel free to replace the emotes with whatever you want. If you've got the channel emotes, I'd really appreciate it if you use them. The FFZ emotes won't work over there, but sub emotes will. So if you have those, please use them. If you have other sub emotes that you'd like super love to use those too. If you have Daniel's emotes, use those. That'd be hilarious. It'd be awesome. But thank you all so much for coming today. I hope you come with me for this raid. It'll be super fun. And I'm probably gonna nip off after that. I'll stick around for a little bit, but I'll have to go do some stuff. I've got stuff to do at 6. So thank you all again so much for coming. I really appreciate it. If you're going to be at TwitchCon, hopefully I will see you at TwitchCon. I'm going to be in Creative Corner, so you can always come find me. If I'm not at my table, I'll probably loop back around. I won't ever be gone for too long. And yeah, you guys have been great today, as always. And I will see you when I'm back from TwitchCon. My voice just like left in this last little moment. I'll leave you for some music, or with some music. I'll play you guys out, and I will see you over in Super Daniel's stream. Bye, guys!